Friday. The original Friday Frenzy, presented by Pepsi, starts now.
Thanks for sticking with us for another original Friday Frenzy. It was a beautiful yet windy day for spring sports to get into full swing. We have a handful of softball and baseball games from this Friday night. Plus, Mark Tupper is going to stop by to talk about Marez Johnson Jr. entering the transfer portal and what could happen this offseason for Illinois basketball. And we'll reveal our latest WA&D Athlete of the Week. But we're starting at the college level. Millikin softball with the doubleheader against Webster. Big first frame for Millikin. If we could get those highlights. There we go. Millikin at home today against Webster for a doubleheader. Abby Ellison is going to pop one sky high. And it's going to bounce inside the first baseline. 2 runs are going to come across though to score 8-0 Big Blue. Anna Enlow is going to make it double digits here. She's going to send this one deep to over the wall in right field. 10-0 Millikin. And how about one more run for good measure? Bella Palomoa hits one up to Broadway. And Big Blue with the football score, it's 13-0 the final. They would get the sweep over Webster, taking game 2 10-3. And staying in Soy City, but at the high school level, Monticello softball taking on Eisenhower. A very windy atmosphere over at Eisenhower High School. The Sages were looking to improve to 6-0 on the season. And this was a good way to start it. Isabella Berry finds some grass in left field. And that one's going to roll to the wall as 2 runs come across to score. Then it's Allie Wiedner popping it up towards the first baseline. That one's going to drop to put another one on the board for the Sages. Eisenhower is able to get out of a jam though, but the Sages bats are just too hot. Monticello rolls on to win 18-1. And let's make a pit stop over in Forsyth Park. Maroa playing host to Clinton. Danny Hobie was on the mound for the Trojans, and she's going to help herself out here. She's going to rip one to deep left. Forget about it. Hobie has the solo home run, and she has a lot of friends waiting for her at home plate. The next batter looked like Moreau was going to have another dinger, but Peyton McKenzie is there to flash the leather in left field. With the Maroons starting now with 2 on and no one out. The pop-up is caught by Maggie Ravenscraft, who's has in her mind she's going to throw it for the double play. What a play from the senior, and then it's Hobie on the mound. She's putting an end to that rally as the Trojans win this one 10-0. To the state capitol where Springfield was hosting Porta. Credit to the pitcher Mia Volpert in a jam with runners aboard, but 3 strikeouts in the inning to minimize the damage. And the Senators turn at the dish. Bella Pargola fights off a pitch up high, and it's too tough for the fielder. She's able to hustle down the line to get to first safely. And the Blue Jays trying to answer back. Reagan Huber lines a shot up the middle to scratch one across the board. Springfield, though, is going to come out on top, winning a close one 3-2. Some other softball scores from the area. Unity shutting out U-High at home 8-0. And Paris getting a big win on the road, defeating Cumberland 17-3. Into the baseball, Diamond in Chatham, Glenwood welcoming Triad to town. Hayden Burrotter hits one off the pitcher's glove, and that's going to give him enough time to beat out the throw. The runner scores cleanly from third, and Glenwood fighting back late. Henry Rose shoots one to center field, and that's going to give him enough breathing room. 2 Titans runners hustle home to trim the deficit to 3, but just not enough for the Knights there. Nolan Keller eyes up a pitch and sends it deep to center, and it's enough to clear the wall. The 2-run home run from Triad. Glenwood's going to fall at home 12-6. Some other baseball scores from around the area. Effingham beat Altamont on the road 8-5. Williamsville also getting the road win, winning 11-1 against Mount Pulaski. Central A&M dropping one at home to ALAH 12-7. And Mattoon getting the win at home against Southeast 11-1. And our Friday Frenzy wouldn't be complete without our WA&D Athlete of the Week. This week's pick has made leaps and bounds in his career in the track and field sport. Tonight, he earned some extra hardware. We'll share that shortly after the break.